Hello there everyone, AnthWolf here, bringing you some more Final Fantasy XIV. Playing as our level 61 Black Mage, Evane Jouberault. Hello there Bandit. I thought I'd start the stream up. But yeah, when we last left off, we had just got to the end of the main Heavensward storyline. And I spent a little bit of time, maybe an hour or so, unlocking the level 50 to level 60 Black Mage class quests. Unlocked some new Black Mage spells, and I've had a few days to myself grinding some glamour or cosmetic gear for my character when we unlock our new, or play as our new class. And I've also been playing as that class just to get it up to level 60 ready for the Stormblood expansion. But before next week, before we start going into the patch content of Heavensward, there are quite a few dungeons, maybe even raids we need to unlock and probably run through at least once, just to kind of give you an idea of what we may have missed, some of which are from A Realm Reborn, and some of which are now newly unlocked from the end of the Heavensward storyline. Some of which I don't enjoy, due to the mechanics involved, but we'll have to see how it goes. How did I get the Vesper Bay? Yeah, I ran over there before I started the stream, because the first dungeon we're going to unlock, which I need to unlock even more dungeons, is one of my least favourites. And it's here from Nedrick Ironheart. He has another dungeon for us as well, but we can't get that one until we've done the one I'm alluding to. But yeah, we might not do a lot of the raids due to the length of time we may need to wait for a full party. Well, if you want, Bandit, you could meet me up at Camp Dragonhead. Might be easier, because I think Nedrick's going to send us over that way. Yes, you know the one I'm talking about. Going for gold. Nedrick knows a place where a skilled adventurer might hone her skills. Self-rest through the central highlands of Kurfis. This will throw you over an invite. There we are. And yes, we need to head over to Camp Dragonhead. Sorry. The 15-second delay of Twitch is a bit punishing. Hey! Oh yes, you did get, is that the House for Tom shield? Ah, the one region of Kurfis where we can't fly. But yes, we have a Bandit here, both in Twitch chat, and we were speaking before I started the stream, and they have kindly offered to share a bit of time with us and run a couple of dungeons, which will heavily reduce my duty finder times, which I greatly appreciate. Also, I can have a reliable tank. Especially for this first dungeon. Yeah, I could see that. I did the main scenario quest this morning, the duty roulette, since I didn't do it yesterday with me running one dungeon over and over again. And I had a paladin and a warrior in the party. And the warrior was the main tank, of course. The paladin was very kind of self-conscious. They were very hesitant to go ahead of the party. Vale is a cave with sulfur and mithril ore. Creates golden humed fumes until you find the clouds are death clouds, burning your chest from within. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Let's have a look at this then. Vale, where are you hiding? There you are. What are we going to be synced to? We're going to be synced to level 49. Soon after its discovery, miners from across the realm flocked to the Vale, driven by rumours that deep within lay endless veins of mithril. What they found instead was gold, but not the sort which they would make them rich. Believing the substance precious aurum, miners unknowingly stumbled into deep pools of glowing venom, thereafter known as gold bile. Not only did the liquid burn their skin, but the noisome fumes given off by the foul ooze cooked their lungs when inhaled, bringing on a quick yet excruciating death. These troops, however, have done little to prevent new miners from braving the suffocating shafts, now even more driven to find what those who entered before could not. Okay. So, lots of poison mechanics, lots of wandering ads who like to join in and cause pain and misery to a party. Vale is one of the few dungeons which has a lot of patrols, which can make life real pain in the butt. Have I ran all my dungeons on my list? I think I have. Yeah, this is a new one I haven't shown off. Yeah, the first pull's the worst one in the massive room. St. Mokian's Arboretum. There's a set of armor here for the ranged casters. And I wanted to get that set known as the Plaguebringer's set for when I go and switch over to my Red Mage. Yep, exactly, Bandit. Someone pulls them. Sometimes it's accidental, but sometimes there are like jets that will push you into other groups. It's a nightmare for tanks and healers. I've only done this a couple of times as a tank, but I used to run it quite often for people when I used to be in a free company in a guild. I used to run it quite often as a healer, and I would just end up dying over and over again. But it needs to be done to unlock another dungeon from Nedrick. Yeah. Well, you're the tank. If the other DPS decides to be overindulgent, just let them die. I might not use my AoE abilities here. So we'll just sit back, sit back, choke, and wait for the duty finder to pop. Okay. I can't remember if those jellyfish had paralysis either. Oh well, we'll shop find out. God, we all have so little health. Oh, we have some patrols coming. Ooh. We decided not to come all the way down. Okay, first boss already. The locksmith. we have this marble fruit, which can cure our gold lung. It's like a permanent poison that you can't remove. The fruit does respawn. But it's on a timer. So yeah, a layer of sulfuric sludge. Well, that's the wrong button. Screwed up my elemental aspects there. Right, onwards. Oh yes, the marble fruit. Can I kill that easily? Not as easily as I would like. Yeah, that's true. This next boss doesn't have a telegraph for some of their abilities. Okay, up to the second boss already, the coin counter. had to step back a bit further. Oh, I made a friend. My bad. There you go. I'll half my DPS. Yeah, I keep forgetting that lucid dreaming, I never need to use it as a black mage really unless I screw up my elemental aspect, but it is half your threat as well, which is very useful. I should probably use diversion as well. I just like seeing my threat bar so high compared to the other DPS. It's not like comparing myself to the tank and such. It's just like seeing how well I'm doing compared to... Oh, hello. What the hell were you doing behind me? It's kind of... It wasn't even aggroed on me, it just decided to walk up and say hello. And almost to the final boss. Okay, final boss time. Similar to the first boss, only the gold long does more damage, and he summons friends. Also, the fruit I don't think respawns, which is why there's so much more of it. And there we go. Ah, happy days. Hey, and thank you for the player commendation. That didn't go too badly. Oh, I need to actually... Oh. Oh. I'll pretend I didn't see that. We didn't see anything at all. Yes. Note to self, I could have spoke to that guy again and done that for a quest. Whoops. Oh, well. Right, anyhow. I think I need to go back to Nedrick now. Can't believe I forgot I should speak to him again. It's for the Order of the Twin Adder. To actually go for a promotion. The rest aren't so important. Right. Back to Horizon to speak to Nedrick once again. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I need my teleport map. There you go. Because hopefully now, Nedrick Ironheart will have another dungeon for us. That was my good deed for the day. Nedrick, what do you have for us? The Ghosts of Amdapor. Nedrick Ironheart has information that is certain to set your heart to racing. Amdapor keep a ruined fortress situated in South Shroud. Okay. Onwards to Quarry Mill once again, and then down to Snake Malt, I think it is. You're doing your best statue impersonation there. There's a quest available from someone in Quarry Mill, the Nightmare's End, which I guess is related to the Palace of the Dead. I'll have to look at that at some point, because I don't think I've ever picked up that quest before. This fortress was built by the Amdapori, an ancient people who rose to power upon arcane knowledge. It has become a lair of the Lambs of Dalamond, a doomsday cult which we know about, of course. Amdapor Keep is now accessible. Where is it on my list? Here we are. Once the lost civilization of Amdapor thrived in the Twelveswood, her citizens wielded a powerful yet forbidden magics which could be used to alter the very fabric of existence. However, as is often the case, the people who fancy themselves God, the self-assured hubris of the Amdapori people, eventually became their downfall, and as quickly as they rose to power did they disappear from the world. For generations, this relic of their once mighty civilization has remained hidden in plain sight, cloaked by the elementals who sought only to prevent newer generations from stumbling across the ancient Amdapori magics. That is, until the Lambs of Dalamond, a dark cult who worships the now fallen Lesser Moon as a god, dispelled the elementals' glamour by means unknown, and claimed the keep as their own. Now the crazed followers use its ancient chambers to perform blood sacrifices to an effort to resurrect their evil lord. I forgot which one this is. I think this is the one with the cathedral. And then the hard mode ends with the void scent, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I recognize this one. There's a particular void scent in the hard mode of this keep, which is a reoccurring creature, I suppose you could call it. So, of course, we have Yuki here, our paladin. We have a level 70 white mage and another level 55 black mage. Let's have a look at this black mage. The highest level character is a level... Oh. It's actually their black mage or their red mage. I keep getting a bit confused between Amdapor Keep and the lost city of Amdapor. So I think that is the decaying city, and I keep on getting them mixed up. Maybe I'm thinking of the lost city, which has a very particular void scent in it. Okay. Ooh, actually, I wonder if we're going to get the minion in the chest here. Oh dear. Our healer made a friend. Okay, and up to the first boss. There we are. First boss down. This is straightforward. How very appropriate. The Warlock's ring bands. Okay, and up to the second boss. The Demon Wall. Avoid being knocked off the edge. Oh, don't stand on the edge. Stand somewhere in the center, because it can blast you off with its knockback attack. Straightforward. Oh look, you could get the heretic armor. Maybe Ishgardian or a heretic, depending on depending on how you felt. Whew, and up to the final boss. Damn, we're working through these dungeons extremely quickly. Hide behind something when it's casting a particular spell? I think that's it. Oh, wait. Is the hard mode of this with the Jester at the end? I just had a vision. Either way. Either way didn't go too badly. Let's find out, because I think it's now unlocked. We need to go over to Revenant's Toll. Someone here has the quest for us. It is. Is this the one? For keep's sake? Lorianne looks at you with an appraising eye. What do you know of the adventurers who purged the cultists from the ruins of Amtapor Keep? Yeah, it was me, and Yuki, and another black mage. Ahira recently sensed more dark stirrings from the keep. Okay. Since we're going there anyway, we need to go to Camp Tranquil. I'm going to pop to Gridania first and speak to the Conjurer Guildmaster. Since we're going to be in the Self Shroud for a little bit longer. I need to go speak to our former Guildmaster, as he'll tell us about the lost city of Amtapor. So how are you enjoying the Paladin compared to the Warrior Bandit? There's dark stirrings that Arun heard from the lost city of Amtapor in the Self Shroud. The city once throve in the fullness of magic during the 5th Astral Era. Okay, the Camp Tranquil we go for 2 reasons. Since we recently have been into Amtapor Keep, we might as well go in once again. We have the Hera, Adestan. Someone else has completed a Lamb of Dalamun's rituals and summoned a most ghastly of void scent. Okay. We'll come back to Rhea and Arun. But first of all, we'll head back over to Amdapor Keep. Avoiding all the deep void death mice. Sound lovely. What level is this quest? Level 50 still. Okay. Keep has never been more perilous. Amdapor Keep Hard is now accessible. Okay, let's have a look once again. Though purging the Lambs of Dalamun brought a hard-earned peace onto Amdapor Keep, some mysterious fiend has completed the cultist rites and ushered shadows back into the ruins. Voidsent now revel anew within these walls, their wickedness warping the flora and transforming kindly woodland creatures into bloodthirsty beasts. For the sake of the Twelveswood and the elementals who keep watch over it, you must cleanse the evil from the keep and sweep away all traces of the cultists. Now I think this might be the one with the jester at the end. I think. We'll sharp find out. I can't remember the mechanics or who the other two bosses are though. But I certainly appreciate the company. Makes duty find a hell of a lot easier. Makes it go a hell of a lot quicker. But as long as you're happy to join me, Yuki, let's be on our way once again. Okay, we have a level 67 Astrologian and a level 63 Samurai along with us. Oops, my bad. Ah. Anything of interest? A bottle of high elixir. So, no. Here's the ruins of the cathedral once again. Oh, hello. Headless Horseman. Let's have a look. 4 statues and a red marker appears above your head. Run behind a statue immediately. That's the wrong target. Oh well, never mind. He's fallen all the same. What's this? Mysterious ore that glows intermittently. Oh god, I just remembered who the next boss is. Oh dear. This is gonna be fun. Oh, lovely. It's just birds. I have had that on occasion. Not since I moved house, or I bought this house, but my old house it happened a couple of times. Those were the days. Oh, bloody hell, I shouldn't be standing here. Okay, second boss, the Boogeyman. During the fight, he will become partially invisible and untargetable. Kill the Luminescence Ord and grab the Irradiance buff by standing in the area around it. Run to the invisible Boogeyman to reveal him when the buff wears out with an illuminating AoE explosion that reveals him. Ads will appear as the dead bodies on the ground are reanimated. Later on, he will split into 2 forms. Okay. Yeah, the Boogeyman's a pain in the ass, from what I can remember. Bugger. We weren't close enough. My bad. I forgot it was a buff, not a debuff. Oh, here's some of the lambs of Dalamund. Ooh, bloody hell. Ow, ow, this is gonna hurt. Huh, it didn't. Interesting. Oh. I am so sorry, I'm confused. I'm sorry, Bandit. I don't mean it. Okay. Oh. Oh, yes. Yeah, this one's fun. Some people are going to get slimed and you have to free them. In addition to some like spinning scythes on the ground you need to try and avoid. And there's just a lot of AoEs on the floor. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, he's absorbing. He actually absorbs damage in that form. I didn't realize. Oh crap. Uh-oh, healer's in trouble. Yep, healer's dead. Can I... Well... We're all about to die. Yeah, two spinning scythes appeared. One under me and one under the healer, and the healer hadn't realised. Okay, so... So let's have a look. Liquefied flesh is absorbing physical and magical damage. I never noticed that before. There we are. The Scarlet Ballroom has been cleared. There we are. Right. Back to Camp Tranquil we go. Have you ever done any of the 24-man raids in Heavensward, Bandit? The ones that start with the Void Arc. Sure. Because, oh, I see, you haven't. Because I'm sure that Jester makes a reappearance, as well as the final boss, I think, in the Lost City of Amdapor. Those particular Void Sent actually have a major part of the 24-man raid storyline. Ah, I understand. Yeah, so the hero here is supposing that the Void Sent deceived or encouraged the Lambs of Dalamond to create those ritual circles, purposefully get themselves killed without them knowing, and through their sacrifice summon more Void Sent to corrupt the keep. Yeah, I only did the Void Arc maybe once as a tank. I mostly ran through it as a healer, because that was fairly straightforward as well, and I had a quick read through the mechanics. The Void Arc's a really good raid though, it's quite fun. But we'll speak to Rhea here. The city met its end. It was undone by a great unclean presence. So our run here is having visions of something awakening and of nightmares. Yeah, I'm not greatly familiar with the other dungeons, because you unlock other dungeons after you complete the Void Arc. But the Void Arc, apart from one of the bosses, you only really need one tank to run them. To keep the boss's attention. Okay, maybe two. You may need two tanks. It's not a bad actual little raid. It just takes a while, especially now. It takes a while to find the party members to actually run it. And the Lost City festers more and more by the day. Actually, I don't think they're so bad that I don't think they really have tank busters either. All in all, they're not too bad. What? Let's have a look at this one then, shall we? There it is. The Lost City of Amdapor. Born in magic, the ancient city of Amdapor lived in splendor and died in agony. As the fifth astral era gave way to the sixth umbral and the ensuing catastrophe, the agent of Amdapor's destruction slept. And now the seal that has held so long is softening like wind-fallen fruit. And what blind worms writhe underneath the skin in the dead city. Let me just remind myself of which one this is. I'm going to have a quick look at which bosses were... Oh, there is a Lost City hard mode. Am I thinking of the hard mode? No, I'm not. Right. I don't think I've done Lost City hard mode before. The second boss is a pain in the butt for tanks. If you can recall, you have to have the you have to use the ads and kill them while they're facing you, so they put their scent on you to attract the raven or bird's attention. Because whoever they breathe on gets the aggro. Do you want to go repair? There's no rush. You're doing me a favor, there's definitely no rush. I'll sort out my gear as well. Yeah, I can't remember what Lost City Hard. I don't think I've done it before, but I think I've had it on the list of, like, the Duty Finder. Well, this is one thing I can mention to people. The Duty Finder, the roulettes are gonna change once I get to a certain part in the storyline. Like, I have the 50 to 60 dungeons right now, but there is gonna be, like, an expert roulette that turns up. And some of these will change. and they'll have prerequisites, like you have to have completed a certain list of dungeons, and they won't sometimes tell you what they are. And I'm sure the Lost City of Amtapor hard mode is one of those that I never completed for any of my characters. In fact, I might as well look at there you go, it is hard mode. What level dungeon is that? It's a level 60 dungeon. And you unlock it in... So the quest is one more night in Amtapor. Yep. Oh, so the Guildmaster of the Conjurers gives it to you. Well, it makes sense. He gave us the first of the Lost City here. Now, I can't remember if the Amdapori were the ones who delved into white or delved into black magic. I'm guessing black magic since it has relation to the Void Scent. Because this all relates to, obviously, the War of the Magi. When white and black magic fought against one another and brought calamity. Not the calamity, but just a calamity. Yes, and that particular Void Scent actually is a major player of the Heavensward raid content, which is why I was keen to, if I ever did the raids, I was keen to at least encounter him. Yes, it is the gate boss. Also a Guardian Force in Final Fantasy VIII. Bound to be in other Final Fantasy games as well, but I know him most from Final Fantasy VIII. hunting for that ever-elusive healer. I guess the healer's in high demand. Everyone's setting up for the duty roulette right now. I think it would then turn around. It would be the exact same, just without a tank. So we'll just have to wait and see for Shadowbringers to see what classes they are due to bring out. Let's say we have the Gunbreaker, which is a tank DPS. Oh, well, melee tank, I should say. And we're hoping for a healer. I doubt we'll get another DPS, though. Maybe not on release, but maybe with the patch. Maybe with the patch content, you never know. Oh, we'll probably find out. We'll find out next month, won't we? With the Japanese fan festival. They'll probably announce it then. Yeah, that's a bit extreme. I've had that kind of thing before. But when did I have that? I think I tried to do one of the Heavensward raids with Leonhardt. I think I was doing it as a tank. Ooh, that sounds good. And I think I was like an hour and a half in. I've done this a good few times. I forgot why I did this so many times. I think it was just random luck. So, we have a level 66 Scholar and a level 59 Samurai. Oh, wait. Those gremlins. Ah, that's where. I wondered where I'd seen those gremlins before. From the Shadowbringer cutscene. I wondered where those creatures were. Oh, then maybe Lost City of Amdapor Hard has the angelic figure. Got some mimics here, haven't we? In treasure coffers. Ooh, level 62. We've learned Between the Lines. Move instantly to ley lines drawn by you. He eats people. And just hit his stomach when he does so, I think. Okay, we're getting up to the second boss. So yeah, we're not really allowed to be touching the ads unless they weaken them for you. And whoever the facing, the way the ad is facing, it will put a scent on you. And whoever has the scent will attract the flying boss. So we just have to try not to get aggro. But you don't need to worry about the ads, and you'll have a buff now. Like, yeah, when it dies facing you, you'll get a debuff. There you go. That'll fade away in about 45 seconds, so you'll have to get another one. Another stack of that scaly flakes to keep its attention. So yeah, grab another ad now. I know it doesn't help when I'm saying these things in a delayed manner, but you're doing really well. It's good that the other DPS and the healer kind of know what they're doing. Ooh. Because sometimes the DPS just decide to grab all the ads, and that's where things can go horribly wrong because they get the aggro. In the Sanctum of Dreams. And down to the final boss. Ah, hello Diablos. Good to see you. Happy days. That didn't go too badly. So, would you like to see if we can do the hard mode, if it's available? I don't even know if I have it available, to be perfectly honest with you. Find out in a moment once we can have a look at the Conjurer's Guild. Yeah, it is available. Let's see if you're up for one more dungeon. One more night in Amdapol. Brother Isumian here requires your assistance in a matter he thought long since put to rest. Okay. Back to Camp Tranquil we go. Since we had gremlins, I'm wondering if from the Shadowbringers cutscene, if that angelic being is also from there. Oh, I think I have done this before, but it was ages ago. Looking at the various casting abilities that they have. The Heart of Evil has been excised, but seems some other power lay dormant beneath the stones all the while. So something was hidden even below Diablos. Okay. The Lost City of Amdapor hard mode is available. Let's have a look. Hey, it's an unsynced one as well. Awesome. I can do it at level 60. This actually should go reasonably well then with all our gear. Following the defeat of Diablos, the unnatural pall choking the crumbling city of Amdapor was lifted and tranquility restored to the Twelveswood. Or so it had seemed. When the heroes entered the ruins, however, they had scarce begun consigning the stones to the forest when their elemental allies fled in a sudden panic. By the spirit's agitated whispers, did the Seedseers learn that a daunting and hostile presence yet lingered within Amdapor's mouldering walls. Unable to complete their ritual of cleansing, once more have the Pajals called upon your aid. Once more you must delve deep inside the ancient city's husk and purge its withered heart of an unknown evil. So, there are 3 bosses once again. Oh, yes. I've done this one a few times, actually. And I think at least a couple of the bosses are from the Shadowbringers cutscene. Your new axe? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. The Weathered War Axe. Appropriate. Very appropriate. And here we go once again. So we have an Astrologian. Wow, I'm the only one not level 70. An Astrologian and a Dragoon. Okay. Unfortunate eggs, yes. Ranting Ranks Gremlin. And yeah, I thought you were talking about the Scarab, since that's from ants. I think these butterflies aren't going to be our friends before long. Okay, first boss. Suname spawned ghosts of players using the Neurascrame skill. Look into the walls to avoid the AoE on the platform. Power of Light. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, bugger, I got confused. And now I'm gonna beat up the healer. Oh, I totally forgot. This is a level 60 dungeon. I could be using my goddamn ley lines. I have skills that I haven't been using earlier. Ah. Oh well. Into the Sanctum of Dreams once again. We were here earlier. Are those black mage and white mages? They are. Oh, Amdapori corpses and a Machi corpse. So Machi was, yeah, okay. The Amdaporis were the white mages and the Machi were the black mages back in the War of the Magi. I know I should be DPSing, but I'm distracted. Yeah, it could be worse. I could be being distracted as a tank or as a healer. That would go horribly wrong. As a DPS, you know, it just takes longer to kill people. Okay, up to the second boss, who I think we do see in the Shadowbringers cutscene. The Winged Lion. There we are. Happy days. Stone of Transference. So we're in the Crystallium. So it's curious that they're showing you enemies and bosses in the Shadowbringers cutscene from Amderpol, where white magic is from. And a Steward of Life. And the statue isn't destroyed. How curious. I'm sure that's not going to come back to bite us in the ass at any point. Ooh. A robe of casting. Oh, you can interact with it. A closer inspection suggests that the scarlet hued gems upon its hands and breast were responsible for breathing life into the stone. I have seen that before, and I didn't know what the hell you were meant to do about it. How curious. I wonder if we'll learn more about the War of the Magi then. If we go into the Shadowbringer expansion. Hopefully. I mean, we can learn more about... I think is it the Machi or the Hachi? From the 24-man raid. I definitely think that you learn more about what they try to do. Okay, so what was that? Help me out with 6 or 7 dungeons there, bloody hell. We've got quite a few out of the way. I'm going to pop myself over to Revenant's Toll. Because we've still yet to really touch upon any of the Heavensward dungeons. Of course, that was probably one of them. But what else do we have here? We have the Crystal Tower, of course. Oh, Hullbreaker Isle, of course. And you have the ultimate of Forden's Reign, and the ultimate, I think, of Ultima Weapon. Neither of which I've ever done on any character before. What I will do, though, is I think this is a good place to take a break. And grab something to eat. But when we come back, we will probably look to either doing a couple of more dungeons here from A Realm Reborn, like Hullbreaker Isle. We still have Pharos Sirius, which we could pick up over at Aleport. And then we have a lot of dungeons available to unlock in Ishgard. A long way to go. You haven't done Hullbreaker Isle? Oh. The last boss will be familiar. But yeah, we'll do some more dungeons. We might unlock a raid or two. We may not do them, but we might as well unlock them prior to going into the Heavensward patch story content. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me, Bandit. I hope you've joined. Hello there, Nailus. But yeah, we might come back later on this afternoon or this evening, depending on what goes on. But if not, I'll see you all in the next stream, or see you all in the next video if you're watching this later on YouTube. Until then, though, enjoy the rest of your days. Bye-bye now.